Welcome back everyone to the latest installments in how to draw a dungeon, the 2-minute tabletop way. Today I'm going to cover a subject a few people have asked about. I'm going to explain how to draw or how to add elevation to your dungeon, like raised platforms and long drops or pits. Those are the two subjects I'm going to cover today. First of all, we're starting off with our jankily drawn grid. This is for demonstration purposes. I hope you can afford something better. And we're going to draw in, excuse the microphone cord, we're going to draw in a wall, and that wall is going to be here actually. Here, this space on this side is going to be our pit. Here, this will be the edge. I'm going to put a guardrail here so that nobody falls down into said pit. We don't want to make a dangerous dungeon, do we? And with this guardrail, because there's going to be our wall here, this is the bottom of the wall. We've planned that in with our drafting step. I haven't, but you have because you're a responsible artist. We're going to imagine the width of that lowest row of bricks, and we're going to draw our rail up to that point just to give it a 3D look. And you know, if you want to be extra 3D, you can put another line here and draw like this, but that's completely optional. So there's a little challenge for you. Anywho, and then the pit is going to be here. So our wall, now knowing where it is, we can draw in this line too. And the pit is going to drop all the way down to, how about halfway here before it vanishes into darkness. And because it's vanishing, I'm leaving these large interruptions in the line. And this here is going to be a corner, so we're going to block that in. And then I'm going to jump straight into this tall wall. So, following the wall tutorial, we're going to put in a purposely janky top edge, followed approximately almost halfway down by a medium thick, half as janky middle. We're going to follow that up with large bricks on the top level. Oh yeah, and then we're going to add in our mostly halfway through, even thinner than before, final row of bricks separator layer. So you can see, you know, you can follow an actual tutorial on my dungeon walls video, but this is just like the Cliff Notes version of it. So you can see we've done everything by the book here, and now we're left with our drop away section. And for this part, I'm going to divide it in half, neatly in half, leaving a few interruptions, because it's fading away into fog in my imagination. We're going to split these halves into halves again. And the next one. And then we're going to add in small bricks in a thin line all through here. You can follow that trick to making this corner a bit more 3D if you want. The old tapering the angle down. But essentially we're just adding more and more small bricks. Is that a train? I've never heard a train from here before. You probably didn't hear anything, just ignore that. And as you can see, this looks like an extra tall wall falling away into a smoky cloud of poisonous gas. Don't fall down there. Okay, I'm going to bust out the drafting pencil again as we're going to draw our raised platform. And it's going to be this big. And this wall is going to continue in this direction. So, much like this rail here, we're going to extend the surface of this platform to cover the first row, the lowest row of our wall bricks. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to start with the top. I'm going to draw in our halfway row of bricks. And I'll throw in the rest of the bricks just now, since we're here and everything. And then I'll divide the section in half again for those lower brick rows. I'll throw in layer number 2, the bricks, separate bricks. And then we're going to pause because this platform is going to come up and over our bottom layer of bricks. So I'm going to draw that down through here and just kind of follow the line of the edge of our platform that we want. And then I'm going to retroactively add in a corner here because we're going to take that approximate width of the bottom row of bricks and we're going to draw that around here. And we're going to add bricks, a brick pattern to that too. And then, I'm sorry if the microphone touching my chin makes any unpleasant noises. And then we're going to add in that final row of bricks along the wall, as we usually would. And as you can see, we've got a platform that is raised by about as much as the DM says. It's just a visual shorthand for raised platform. The height is pretty arbitrary. And a little trick for some extra 3D goodness is you can add in more bricks on one side to act as a shadow. Okay, and that's pretty much the gist of it. With your raised platforms, if you're not going to have a guardrail like this, you're going to follow the same tile guide as before. And you're just going to... This one is a mix, for some reason, who knows why, of large tile and cobble. I wanted to draw cobble just to show you that I always kind of bunch up the cobble towards the edge of the tile. And more cobble down here, why not? And now we've entered the portion of the video where you watch me draw the YouTube thumbnail. So the lesson's pretty much done. If you've enjoyed this video, please leave a like, please do subscribe, please do, most importantly, leave a suggestion on what you'd like to see. Because these tutorials will continue only as long as I have ideas of things to talk about. So the longer that list is, the more videos there will be. You know what? This one's pretty pristine. Yeah, he hasn't cracked whatsoever. I do like to put something on each tile, whether it be rubble or dot texture or crack or all three. Oh, I almost forgot our hatching up here. I'm going to use the thick one for that, since I need a little practice. So a little bonus tutorial for hatching. If you're not going to fill the whole surface, the whole area with hatching, just alternate between small areas and large areas and like individual hatches, just so it's not so uniform, so it looks random. Okay, I'm calling that done. So make sure the camera's on. Good, it has recorded all this. So I hope that's helped you. And like I said before, please leave a comment below telling me what you'd like to see next. If you want to see these pens and pencils I use, I've found them all on Amazon and there's links in the description. But yeah, until next time, have a good one and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.